What would happen if 29 modern soldiers attempted to conquer the Roman Empire? Do you think they would succeed? Would they change history as we know it? Imagine this, a moonless night somewhere along the northern border of the Roman Empire. The air smells of smoke from campfires, of iron and sweat from thousands of legionaries sleeping under the same sky as you. But something has changed. A flash of light tears through the forest as if a god had thrown a lightning bolt onto the earth. And when the glow fades, there they are. 29 modern soldiers in uniform, armed to the teeth, breathing hard, looking around with the confusion of those who know they are not in their time. No radios, no satellites, no reinforcements. Just them and the entire Roman Empire facing them. Who are these 29 men and women? They're not recruits. They are special operations forces, hardened veterans of the 21st century conflicts. They carry M4A1 assault rifles, sniper rifles, M320 grenade launchers, light machine guns, C4 explosives, and an arsenal of technology that Rome could never have imagined. Primary weapons? Each soldier carries an M4A1 with a holographic sight, tactical flashlight, and suppressor. Support: 2 M249 machine guns capable of firing 700 rounds per minute. Anti-armor: 3 AT-4 launchers capable of destroying catapults, siege towers, and even knocking down a solid wooden gate with a single blast. Snipers: 2 M110 semi-automatic rifles with an 800-meter range, perfect for eliminating commanders before they can give orders. Communications gear: short-range handheld radios. Medical kit and rations, enough to survive for a few days, not weeks. They have night vision, they have body armor, they have fragmentation and smoke grenades, but most importantly, they have training. They are a handful, but they fight like a machine. Now look at the other side. The Roman Empire at its peak. Tens of legions, thousands of auxiliaries, fortified cities, roads connecting the known world, a network of messengers and spies that can transmit orders in days. The Romans are disciplined, tough, and accustomed to killing. They carry the gladius and pilum, protected by the scutum and lorica segmentata. They know how to fight in formation, maintain morale, and understand that their power is collective. 10,000 legionaries can march in closed formation as a single organism, advance under a rain of arrows, and break enemy lines with the force of their shields. But they have never seen anything like this. They have never heard the roar of a machine gun. They have never seen a bullet pass through steel like butter. The first skirmish. Day is just breaking. A Roman scouting detachment, about 100 men, enters the forest. They are looking for the source of the strange light. They don't know they are about to encounter the end of their world. You hear the crunch of branches, the sound of horses' hooves. You look at your comrades. They know what to do. They move into position, silent, invisible. Then, a whistle. A flash of fire. A single sniper shot takes down the first rider. The others stop, confused. They cannot see the enemy. They do not understand the sound. Suddenly, the whole forest roars. Machine gun bursts tear through the air. Trees splinter. Men fall. Horses whinny in terror. In less than a minute, the Roman advance has been annihilated. There are no casualties among your men. But something feels strange. It is too easy, too silent afterward. You know this was only the beginning. The Mediterranean winds blow warm when it all begins. The sun hits your helmet, and the air smells of smoke, sweat, and iron from thousands of legionaries sleeping under the same sky as you. But one thing is different: the dust on your helmet, the feeling of the weapon twist in your hand. The Romans have formed up in an open field, a line of shields that looks like a living wall. Thousands of men in perfect synchronization, spears pointing to the sky like a steel forest. You hear the drum roll marking the pace, the deep sound that makes your stomach vibrate. In an instant, you realize something. You are looking at a human war machine, the product of centuries of experience. But you are not a Celtic peasant or a German rebel. You hold the power of the 21st century in your hands. Orders are shouted, formations close, Roman cavalry moves on the flanks, kicking up dust. A horn blares, the ground shakes, thousands of sandals strike the earth at the same time, and then you fire. The first burst of automatic fire breaks the air like thunder. The Romans stop for an instant, stunned. They have never heard anything like it. They have never seen a single man take down 3 with one burst without even aiming a bow. Blood stains the ground, and panic begins to spread like an invisible plague. But they do not surrender. They cannot. They are legionaries trained to endure the impossible. Centurions strike those who hesitate, shouting orders. The shields rise again, creating a compact wall. Your rifle rounds penetrate wood and iron as if they were paper, but the mass advances, unrelenting. That's when you change strategy. Grenades. The metallic sound as they fall is the last thing several dozen legionaries hear before the world explodes in fire and smoke. Their shields fly through the air. Their bodies are fragmented. The smell of burning flesh mixes with the dust and blood. But even so, the ranks do not fully break. And then the cavalry charges. The thunder of hooves echoes across the plain. A cloud of dust covers the sun. For a moment it seems that Apollo himself has darkened the sky. But you have the advantage of technology. You aim the rocket launcher. The projectile streaks through the air with a roar. A fraction of a second later, the lead horse explodes in a cloud of fire. The rest of the formation disintegrates. Some riders are thrown, others roll on the ground engulfed in flames. It always has more men. The conclusion. In the days that follow, the empire will reorganize. They will send another legion and another after that. They will build fortifications. They will cut you off from access to water and food. They don't have your technology, but they have something you don't. Time, resources, replacements. The conclusion is stark. Yes, 29 modern soldiers can defeat 1 legion, maybe even 2. But conquering the entire empire, that is another story. Your technology makes you a god on the battlefield, but you cannot multiply, you cannot manufacture more bullets, you cannot heal those who fall. And Rome does not forget. Rome learns. Rome adapts. You will become the #1 enemy of the greatest empire the world has ever seen. Can you resist? Or will you be hunted until the last one of you is gone? Time will tell. But as the sun sets and the sky turns red, one thing remains clear. No matter how advanced your weaponry is, you will always be one man against the world.